So, to begin with expressive arts therapy to this batch, expressive arts is where we are able to express our feelings. We are able to express our authentic, genuine feelings in a therapeutic setting when we are working with a therapist. And what difference that it makes from the other modalities of counseling or the therapies which are used in counseling is that here we are using arts as a modality. Arts is specifically not arts now, like we generally think about drawing or painting. It's not like only that, but there are different ways in which you can use arts. In our own culture, we've had these a lot of therapeutic arts like drawing existed from ancient times. We've had painting, we have sculpting. Many years back, we've had this art with sculpting and clay art, the models which people make, and very old pieces of arts. The kind of clay work or wooden carvings are available to us. So it's been existing for a very long time. So that's one way of expression. The other way of expression is in the form of telling stories. We have these puppet stories, puppetries, such things. We've had this in our culture also for a very long time. So there are people who watch it, watch the stories, watch the puppet stories, and I think this was mostly very predominant among the rural now, but it has been part of our culture. Even now today, when there's a temple tiruvilla or some other occasion, we can see these kind of different cultural dance, cultural dance and music. um, I think it's all like being part of culture, expressing ourselves or what we feel through body movement, through music, and singing always existed in all cultures almost, not only in the Indian culture. I think all this which I'm talking about is also there in like the worldwide. And drama. We also had this kind of culture of Terukutu, and we've been having this kind of theater work. Earlier, even before cinemas were like very prominent, now we have everything on OTT. But there was a time when we used to buy tickets for dramas and go and watch them. And I've had these experiences when I was very young. My parents used to take, and after a period, it was not there. Almost I must be some first standard or second standard when I used to go for this and this kind of things, no. Now I think I'm not very sure if it's totally eradicated or something, but the point which I was trying to make here is using this kind of a methodology in a therapeutic process can help us heal, and it also helps the individual who is participating in the process of counseling to heal themselves, to get in touch with their genuine authentic emotion and heal it, so that the thought and the behavior of the individual improves. And we as a therapist, we have a very important role to play here in knowing the pulse of your client. So we initially, like, once you meet them, you just don't we don't just like get into them, in the sense like, to reach a person it takes some time for them to like feel that comfort level with the therapist, to know like them, and to feel that this place is safe for me to express myself. So that once we've established that kind of warmth with our client, we can give these kind of therapies. And one thing which I would like to tell you is, As most of you, also, I mean, the participants are counselors, you might have various tools with you, but I would say that inculcating this as a tool, expressive arts also as a tool, would be useful for you. For you to be called an expressive arts therapist, maybe you need to do a full time program in it, get registered with the European Association of Expressive Arts. But what I would suggest is, whatever would be your takeaway from a workshop or from a program or from a session can be used in your therapeutic work once you feel that you've gained mastery over that one particular activity which you have learned today. So today we have Geeta Mani ma'am with us. She's already been with me in the journey of exploring using expressive arts therapy. Ma'am, kindly mute. And today she is here to facilitate some activities using body movements. As all of us know, body and the mind is connected. Any kind of movement which we do with our body helps us to also like feel that ease in our mind, certain decisions, to take certain decisions and to know certain strategies of dealing with things. Body movement is something which is very important. So yeah, so I want you to learn and just feel what Geeta ma'am is telling you, is going to present to you, and just to be in the moment, just to be and experience it by being in the present moment, to just see how it works for you. So before we apply it to others, it's very important for us to know how it is and how it is into application. So I give it on to Geeta ma'am, as she will self introduce herself, and she would go ahead with her session. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Geeta Mani. I'm primarily a yoga teacher and I also lead meditation sessions. I follow a few types of meditation practices like the Osho style and the Zen style. In addition to this, I also do sound healing. I don't know if you have heard of sound healing. It is a form of therapy where you hold the bowls. You must have seen the brass bowls. You hold them in your hand, and then using a stick, you vibrate it. And those frequencies, that is, the frequencies of the bowls, are supposed to be very healing for the mind and for the body. Okay. So, I just want to know if anybody has had any experience of meditation prior to the session. And if so, what style?
Hello, ma'am. Geeta, ma'am. This is
Hi.
Vidya. Hope you're
Yes,
doing
yes,
well.
yes. Happy to
Yeah,
have you here.
yeah. Actually, yes. Since you know earlier, like I keep doing regular meditations, and mostly I do with that sounds. Like now, this music, like this bowl sound meditation, I have not done, but I am aware of it. I have the knowledge of it. The basic meditations which I do is like the organ sound meditation, and that breathing meditations, that kind I have done.
Okay. What about Akila? Akila, do you have any exposure to meditation? Okay. Savita, do you have any other experience of meditation? Amala Jay?
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hi,
Uh,
Amala. Good evening.
I go for yoga classes daily, ma'am. And end of the yoga class, we give 5 minutes of meditation. I don't have much deeper knowledge about meditation. So I'm here to learn from you.
Today, we are not going to go very deep into meditation. We'll just experience a few techniques. That's all. It is just
Sure,
to give you an experience. So, there will be
sure.
no deep lectures and no deep meditations because they will take beyond an hour.
Okay. Fine.
So, we will. What about anybody else would like to share? Savita? Okay. We will first start with
Jnana
since
Prakasham sir wants to share something.
yes, please.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, madam. I'm Jnana Prakashan. So I have past 10 years I have practiced simplified Kundalini Yoga, which is Manavadakare Mantra. So I have some practice, and I have very much interested with Osho readings and his meditation. For this reading, I have practiced Zazen practice in my own for my own development. நானா ட்ரை பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஸோ நான் சரியா கத்துக்கல ஜாதகம். I
Okay.
have not learned from
Ever,
others.
have you ever
Yeah,
attended any Osho meditation retreats?
yeah. I have attended one 3 day course. I have attended a 3 day course in Trichy, Osho Ashram.
Trichy. Oh, that was years ago. I think that must have been
Yeah.
at least 5 years ago.
Was maybe 7 years past.
Because that person expired
Yeah,
and Mohan Bharti
yeah.
expired. And
Mohan Bharti sir, yes. In his period, I have learned from 3 day classes.
I'm an Osho meditation facilitator and I conduct
Okay,
retreats in Tirukandram near Chengalpet and at
okay,
the Kodaikanal Center, both places.
okay, okay. Well,
Okay.
madam, thank you.
Let's start. Anybody else wants to speak or say something? Okay, let's start. We'll start with body movements because most of us must have been sitting the whole day or at least the few hours after lunch. Okay, at least these last 3 4 hours, most of us must have been sitting. So let's open up the body first. I don't know if you have the facility to stand up, but if you have, you stand and you can do. First, let's interlock our fingers and open up the chest. Push the chest out. 1, 2, push the chest out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, do the neck rotations, only half, that is from right to left backwards. So, one half, back, second round, back, relax. Now, bring your elbows together. Again, we will do some chest openers. Open your chest, draw full circle. Since you have all switched off your videos, I'm not able to see you, but I hope you are doing it correctly. I hope your elbows are coming together and I hope your chest is opening up. Now, we'll do the reverse, anti-clockwise, elbows together. 2, 3, make sure elbows touch. 4, 5, relax. Again, the half neck rotation, only the back. Second, relax. Okay. Now, if you could, we'll do some dry swimming. If you can, from the sitting position, just do the dry swimming. 1, 2. I'm doing it in the sitting position so that you can repeat it anytime you are in your office chair. Now the reverse. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do some side movements. Interlock your fingers up and turn to the right and look up at the ceiling. Elbow straight, spine straight, chest out. Breathe, 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 breathe. Inhale up, center, opposite side. Look up, breathe, breathe, Breathe. 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 Relax. Again, the neck rotations. Right shoulder to left. Left to right. Only the half, okay? Not the front. Relax. See, you're already sweating. Okay, breathe. Okay. To start off, let's do some deep breathing movements. So I'm going to now count to the count of 4. So you inhale slowly up to 4 counts, exhale slowly 4 counts. Just watch without holding the breath. We are not going to hold. So just watch, inhale, exhale. Relax. Okay. So I'm counting 4. Inhale is also 4. Exhale is also 4. Equal counts. Okay, let's start. First, you exhale the breath completely. Exhale and start. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Close your eyes. Just watch your breath. Now I'm going to add 2 more counts to the exhalation. That means we inhale for 4 counts, but we exhale for 6 counts. So now the exhalation has become longer. Okay, I repeat, inhale 4 counts, exhale 6 counts. 6. Ready? First, exhale completely. Exhale. Now inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Just watch your breath, keeping your eyes closed. Breathe. Now we'll just try some holding or retention. So let me explain. You inhale up to 4 counts. You hold using your thumb and your ring finger. You hold for just 2 counts and then you exhale. I'll just demonstrate. Inhale. Okay. So we are just holding for just 2 counts. Okay. I hope it is clear. Anybody has any questions, please ask now.
4 to 4, madam.
Inhale
4 inhale,
4,
you hold, again, exhale,
hold 2,
exhale 4 count.
exhale 4. I
Okay.
will give the count, so no need to worry.
Okay.
Ready? Now, Exhale completely. Exhale. Now inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Just watch your breath. Now we'll add 2 more counts to the exhale. Okay? I'm not holding much because some of you may have had a heavy lunch or even tea. So then holding puts pressure on the stomach. So I repeat, inhale 4 counts, hold 2 counts, exhale 8 counts. 8. Why exhalation should always be greater than the inhale is because exhalation relaxes the brain. It relaxes the vagus nerve, which runs all over the body. It especially relaxes the stomach. When you exhale, your stomach moves deeply, and you know the stomach is your second brain. Therefore, it relaxes the brain as well. I'll just demonstrate once. Inhale. 8 counts. Okay, are we ready? Exhalation is 8. Okay, we can try. If you find it uneasy, you can relax, no problem. Okay, ready? Let's exhale first. Exhale. Now inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Just watch your breath. Breathe. Relax. Did anybody have any difficulty in holding or exhalation?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. So, do you think you can handle what to say? 2 more breath holds?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll just try. We'll see how it goes. But if you feel uneasy at any point, you should just stop. Okay? And just stop and relax and watch your breath. Okay, so I will repeat. So now we are going to inhale for 4 counts. We are going to hold for 4 counts. And we are going to exhale up to 8. So the point is, what most people do is, they hold, and when it gets uneasy for them, they just burst open the exhalation. So you cannot hold, you cannot do that, and you cannot sustain for 8 counts. So remember to exhale slowly. Your control should be in exhaling slowly. That's all. You don't worry about the count because I'm counting anyway. So your entire focus should be on slow exhalation, because slow exhalation is relaxing for the brain and the body. Okay? So now take a few deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now exhale completely. Exhale. And we start round 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Just watch your breath. Just watch. No need to count. See how the breath changes. See how the rhythm keeps changing. Just watch. Be an observer. Slowly open your eyes. Now, did anybody have any uneasy feeling? You can type if you can't talk.
Ma'am, I feel very heavy.
Okay. Did you eat
Yeah, I
anything?
eat like around 8:30. I had my dinner. Usually, I have my dinner at around.
Your
I
voice,
had dosa.
your voice is not clear. So I just wanted to know if you had a late lunch.
Sorry, ma'am.
Your voice is not clear. I just wanted to know if you had a late lunch or something.
I had my dinner like around 5:30. I'll have my dinner.
You had your dinner.
Yeah, that's over by 10 seconds.
Yeah, the dinner. Okay, I think I clearly mentioned that you should not eat 2 hours before the session. And if you did, then it's better you don't do the practices because
Oh,
it interrupts with digestion. So I've mentioned very, very clearly, I mentioned twice that you should not eat up to 2 hours, a minimum of 2 hours. People like me, I think I need 3 hours, a 3 hours break after lunch before I do any kind of pranayama. It differs, of course, from people to people, but minimum of 2 hours. Anybody else? Okay. So let's do a bit of face yoga before we go on. So face yoga, I mean, you must have seen it. It's quite popular on Instagram. So it's just you can look at it as a way to make your face look younger. But I would say, yeah, it's an exercise for the face. Plus, it also aids in lymphatic drainage. That is, for people who have blockages and puffiness in the face and under the eyes and under the chin. Okay, so we will try. Ideally, we should try with a few drops of oil. So you just assume that this is oil. So you put it on the lymph node point. So eyebrows, then under eyes, then next to the nostrils, then next to the mouth, or the corners of the mouth, and just behind the ear. You can see there's a small cavity behind the ear, so you can apply there also. And of course, under the chin. You see, you have 2 points here, so you want. So let's assume that we have. I don't know, all of you are keeping your videos off, so I'm not able to see anybody.
Can you just repeat the points?
Yeah. So all the cavities in the face, where all there are kuri, what you call kuri, right? So here you see to here, then under the eyes, then I forgot the temples. This is called the temples. Okay, both sides. Both sides, Amala, temples, then both sides of the nostrils, right? And both corners of the mouth, and under the chin, and behind the ears. Behind the ears, this point you can see one cavity, kuri, all these points. And yes, on the neck also, I forgot to add. So you have these points in the neck just above the collarbone, just above the collar. In some of us, it's not seen because of the fat, but you can clearly see it in children, right? So this kuri here, okay, above the collarbone. So one drop of oil. Okay, so let's start. So I'm going to
Which type
start.
of oil? Which type of oil? Coconut oil or any oil you can use?
I don't think you need any special oil. In South India, we use only two oils, coconut oil and sesame oil, nalane. So either of these you can use.
Okay, okay, okay.
No fancy oils and all, not at all necessary because oil is just a lubricant here.
Okay.
Oil is not giving you any special effects. It's not
Yeah.
essential oil, simple oil, just for as a lubricant. Okay, let us start. So I trap the chin between the knuckles and then I draw it up to the ear. See, is it clear? One, two, pull the skin back. Three, nicely up to the ear and up. Skin goes up. Four, five. Okay, this is one point. Second point, draw the fish or infinity sign around your eyes. So you start like this, okay, and then you draw the fish above also. So it will cross here. I show it once again. See, it goes up above the ear, and when I trace from above, it comes back below the ear like a fish. Everybody got it?
Yeah, got it, got it.
So remember, let's start. One, two, three, four, five. Relax. Relax. We are just doing 5 5 just as a model. So that was a second move. Third move is massage the eyebrows gently. 2, just squeeze the eyebrows. Relax. So that was the third point. Fourth point, ends of the nose or the nostrils. Just draw circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, take it up as a triangle. Take it up. See the nose? You clear the sinusitis points also. 3, 4, 5. Relax. So when you have a stuffy nose, these are the moves that you should do because here you have the sinusitis, right? So it will clear, it will drain out all that. That is the third one.
Oh, and finish it.
What, Amala?
There should be and finish it.
Yeah, no problem. You can. If you want, you can trace it and bring it to this cavity also. No problem. Whatever is convenient for you. But
Okay.
the point is that this should go up. That's the point. Because you're trying to clear the sinusitis. Okay, fourth point, corners of the mouth. Draw circles. Relax. So we finished this point and this point. Okay, eyebrows. Now you can move the forehead up gently. Facial skin should always be lifted upwards. I repeat, facial skin should always be repeated against gravity, lifted upwards. Okay, so this I did just for the eyebrows. Now I'm going to lift the whole face. See, I pull the cheek upwards, cheeks. Now these are all gentle movements. No need to apply too much pressure because face is a very sensitive part of the body. There are hundreds of nerve endings on the face. So now you can see that you feel a little hot. You may sweat. The temperature has gone up because you have stimulated all the nerve endings. Now I'm going to show you some ear massages. Okay. So I'm just going to first I hold my ear between the two fingers and I draw circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I draw the lymph fluid. I try to bring it down. See, I told you there's a draining point here, lymph node. So I channelize all the fluid down. Change sides. I hope you're doing it correctly. Hold the ear between your fingers and draw circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now drain it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you're doing it correctly. You should come up to the neck point. Now, face yoga is actually very relaxing. Forget all the beauty and the exercise part of it. When you're stressed and when you do this, it really is very calming for the brain. Okay, you can also do the ear movements, squeezing the ears. So first you squeeze horizontally 5 times, then you squeeze vertically. Remember, all these are gentle movements. Okay, then you pull the ears up and out, up, 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 up. Then you hook your ear. You hook. Look at the point correctly. You don't pull your earring, okay? You don't pull the earring down. Just above the earring, you hook, not inside. Don't damage the eardrums, please. So just outside and you pull down. Is it clear? So I don't know how much it is clear on the video. Never put into your ears. Never put the finger into the ears and damage the eardrum. Okay? So the other side, first I fold horizontally, then I do it vertically 5 times, then I pull the ear up 5 times, and I pull the ear down. Just above my earring, I am pulling the ear downwards. I am not putting my finger into the ears. My fingers are outside. Now you see the whole face has warmed up. You can see the heat on your face, and you relax and you breathe. Yeah, last move I forgot, the neck. So back of the neck, you drain downwards. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Downwards because the lymph node is here above the collarbone. Chain sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now another move that can be very relaxing is pulling the neck muscles upwards. Again, please remember, do not apply force. There is no need to apply force because face muscles are all very fragile and they are highly sensitive. So no need to do malish and all. Okay? So we pull the neck upwards. See? 1, up to the brain. I'm going to hold massaging the brain also. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. You can do all this at home, maybe just before you go for a bath. So you can apply a little oil. Too much oil is not at all required. Just few drops of oil everywhere and 1 or 2 drops here above the head. What is called the highest chakra. And you massage slowly without any pressure. In all cultures, this point is very, very important. So you just, I think when in some cultures, when as babies, when they do an oil massage, you massage here also. So, in, so you just massage, okay, with your hands, your palms, not with just one finger. So with all the 4 fingers, and then you relax. Just watch your breath. Some people, while doing oil massages, they do it for hours. It's absolutely not required. 20 minutes is more than enough. So just apply oil for 20 minutes. Do your face yoga. Do the head massage. Head massage also should be done lightly. And then you can have a bath. Okay. Now I would just, there's very little time, so I would just try to finish off with uh, what is called in yoga, it's called Nadabram. In in yoga, it's called Brahmari. In Osho, it's called Nadabram. So basically, it is just humming. That's all. So humming, some they block the ear, nose, and all that and hum. Not necessary. Just do simple humming. But please remember, do not do this after food. Never after food. Always before. Pranayama and face yoga, anything I think related to the body and mind is best done before food. Because once you eat, the body's entire attention, energy is directed towards digesting that food. So that is not a good time to be exercising or doing any kind of pranayama or yoga or meditation or anything. That is the reason. Because for the kind of food we eat, it's heavy work for the body to digest. We don't realize it. Yeah, it can take 18. Of course, food moves from the stomach in about 2.5 to 3 hours. But the complete process of digestion can take up to 18 hours, sometimes even 24 hours, even 36 hours, depending upon the type of complex food you ate. Okay, so let us start with the deep humming. So you keep your lips closed. hands relaxed on the lap, and then you hum deep and long. So just focus on your humming. Keep your attention on your humming. And you will find as you keep humming continuously, your brain will relax more and more and more. In the Osho style of meditation, they do it for 30 minutes and then they sit in silence for 30 minutes. But we don't have that kind of time now. So we will just do humming for 5 minutes and sit in silence for 5 minutes. Okay, ready? Please do not do this if you have had dinner. Relax. Just watch your breath. Just observe. Just watch. No need to do anything. Swatinam, please play that music. Just listen to the music or focus on your heart. Fix on one point and focus on that.
kindly mute your audio?
I think there's some problem with the audio quality, ma'am. We'll switch off the music. Just sit in silence for 1 minute and then we can resume. Just listen to your heart. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you very much for joining today's session and staying till the end. So,
Ma'am, can you tell us how it would be helpful? Kindly mute your audio when someone else is speaking, ma'am, because we are able to hear the echo. Yeah, thank you. My question is, these kind of moments which we are doing with our body, being it initial physical exercises which we followed you, the stretches which we followed, and the kind of movements which we did on our facial muscles and touching on certain points. So my question is, how does it help with the connectivity the body has with the mind? How does it help in the functioning of the mind in scientific terms?
okay. See, Western medicine, I think, views mind as being inside the head or being inside the brain, whereas many Eastern cultures view the mind as being over the entire body, which is actually true because see how energetic you feel. I mean, mind wise, how refreshed you feel after a few any physical activity. Let's say a run in the park, or yoga, or even walking. It completely changes your mood because when you move your muscle, as in any physical activity, dancing, running, jogging, gym, weights, anything, when you move your muscle, you force your body to push certain feel good hormones into your body, particularly serotonin. That is why when you're very depressed and you go for a walk, your mood changes. When you're very anxious and you go for a slow walk, then your mind relaxes because mind is not just inside the head. Mind is, if you ask me where is the mind, it is in all the trillion cells in your body. It's in all the hundreds of muscles in your body. So you cannot move the mind directly. You can only move the mind through the body. That is why much of Osho's meditations, many of them, focus on the body. They don't focus on the mind. But Hindu traditional practice has always been to focus on the mind, on the Agnya Chakra. But having said that, sannyasis and yogis, they did a lot of physical practices which enable them to sit in meditation for hours together. They did not sit like us for 20 minutes or 1 hour, right? They did it for maybe 12, 16 hours, 18 hours a day, which is few hours of sleep. So, mind is inside the body. And if you want to work on your mind, you work on the body first. And that differs from people to people. Some like to dance, some like to even sing. When you sing, you open up the vocal cords and you activate the very important Vishuddha chakra inside, the throat chakra. And it makes you feel happy. So it can be anything, but first you move the body. And anxiety is all over the body. So when you do any slow movements, like in slow dance, slow walking, slow running, anything slow, even slow art, even slow clay modeling, even clay modeling with your hands, it completely relaxes the mind. So we first work on the body and then we work on the mind. And of course, anything else you want, anybody wants to add to this based on today's experience,
Anyone wants to ask any questions are welcome.
please share your experiences also.
Anyone?
Well, thank you for that. I love seeing it. After doing this, feeling relaxed. And I want to ask if this should be done only in sitting position or can we do it in lying position also?
What in lying position?
And then you can start doing or breathing exercises for the face.
No, 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 no. No exercise is, I mean, unless you're bedridden, unless
Okay.
you're physically incapable, unless you're terribly sick, nothing should be done in lying down position because the body has a tendency to fall asleep quickly when it is in lying position. So within 5 minutes, you'll be snoring.
Okay.
Okay, so this
Okay.
is for everybody. No exercise is done in the lying position primarily because the body is conditioned to fall asleep when, and it gets very relaxing, right? As you do, it gets very relaxing and you will fall asleep faster. But if the goal is to sleep, then I would definitely recommend Nadabram, the humming in the lying down position just before bed. But then you should have eaten at least 3 hours before, at least
Before.
3 hours before. No
Okay.
food in the stomach while doing any kind of pranayama or any kind of meditation. You'll fall asleep faster.
I got it. Thank you.
Anybody else? Please share your experience.
Ma'am, that face yoga points were really, really relaxing. I normally focus on my nose, no, for that since I got the sinusitis and the headache. I focus on the nose points and the eyebrow points on a regular basis so that I can have manage my sinus. But otherwise, this stretching of the face, skin, and that lymphatic nodes and behind the ear massages and points around the mouth. I mean, the tip of the mouth, right? The both ends of the mouth. Yeah. So this particular aspect was very new to me. Like I heard of face yoga. I haven't tried it yet. This is the first time I'm doing it, and it was really interesting and relaxing.
Okay, when you have sinusitis, we cannot just do the nostrils alone because the
Uh,
sinusitis is connected to the ear.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's why the ear gets stuffed when you have a cold. Therefore, you have to do the entire face, preferably with maybe eucalyptus oil or
Uh,
what's a Nilgiris oil, eucalyptus oil. It's
yes, yes,
better for
yes,
when you have sinusitis.
yes.
Otherwise, normal oil is perfectly fine.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Anybody else want to share something?
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, it's a wonderful experience on a lot of things today we have learned. Especially you have given a lot of experience to use the uh, face exercises. Uh, that was a really wonderful one. Ma'am, you have any video material or have some text material for pointing out the face points? Because for human nature, we forget the points, we forget the in future. And I feel that today it's
Possibly
very good. It gives a
instead
wonderful experience. Yes,
I will share
yes, ma'am.
this video recording in the group, sir.
Okay, madam. Okay, nice, madam. So even for 2 3 minutes, we have get a lot of relaxation feeling on for doing the face yoga. So it gives a lot of relaxation in this class also. So it's a wonderful exercise. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
actually Insta emphasizes face yoga to look younger, to look prettier, but in reality, I find it very very relaxing for the mind doing a face yoga. Anybody else? Maybe others perhaps they did not get the opportunity to do it. Okay, so I hope we can hold regular sessions like this because nothing happens in one day, and a lot happens in our lives in the span of a single day. So it would be really nice to do this very very frequently because, as I say, mind is like a mirror. Dust is always collecting over it. So these kind of practices help us to clean the mirror on a daily basis. So ideally, yes, it should be done on a daily basis. Ideally, yes, at the end of the day, but if not at the end of the day, whatever time you can. If anybody wants to do it on a regular basis, yes, 7 p.m. or 7 p.m. I think should work. If anybody wants to, you can contact me. So personally, I find it very, very relaxing to lead such sessions. So that is my because to lead, you have to be calm yourself. So the body has to be calm, the mind has to be calm. Only then you can lead a meditation session. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity to calm down and to go inwards. So very, very grateful to ma'am for that opportunity, Swati ma'am. And I hope we can have such sessions frequently. Thank you.
My pleasure, ma'am. We would work on. We can work on it, and I feel that it will definitely be useful because even in our happiness support group, we've been like constantly like receiving posts when we discuss about the happiness topic on like how physically unwell, especially women. Most of them in the group are women due to hormonal imbalance, premenstrual syndrome. My own self, I tend to become very angry for no reason. I won't even realize that I'm going to get my period, and then my spouse will have to like tell me that Are you going to get your period? Only then I'll realize, oh yes, I'm going to. So that emotion is again very different when you have your period. Similarly, post delivery, conception, pregnancy, there are many women towards menopause who have similar struggles in terms of physical health as well as mental health for everyone, where there's a change in the hormones. I think it should be something helpful when we are able to just experience that silence and that kind of connectivity within ourselves.